ApexOnlineRacing is sponsored by Elgato, who created this lovely stream deck. For more information about the stream deck, the link is in the description below. Good evening everybody and welcome along to the second round of the F1 Classic Christmas Cup on the Xbox platform. I am Jess and I will be your commentator this evening, and we are at Silverstone in the 1992 Williams FW14, which should be very good and very interesting. Now it is going to be reverse grid tonight of how it was last time about in Belgium, which was, to be honest, a very good race. It was very entertaining, very fun to watch, and I'm sure we are in for a treat tonight as well. So yes, so we are letting people go into their positions today. So basically how the reverse grid is going to work is the first full start, and whoever finished last in the first race will start on pole for this race. So in this case it's Jamie, who retired first, unfortunately, but he is on pole position for this race. And then we got Dutchman in P2, Blackster Hill in P3, Ollie Smithson in P4, John in P5, VSR Morso in P6, Ben in P7, Dasher in P8, Aaron Dazzler in 9th, Pelzery in 10th, Dralix in 11th, Brown in 12th. Now just to let you know, due to penalties, Jason 97 F1 actually won the race, so that is going to still be the case today. And then we've got Beefer in 15th, and we've got Hayden and Brucem, who unfortunately those three didn't race last week, so this time around, so that's why they are at the back of the grid then. So I hope you're excited. The 1992 Williams was the car that Nigel Mansell won his first championship title, which I personally think it's pretty cool, not gonna lie, and it should be, to be honest, should be a very good race to watch. And I nearly was able to hear myself then. I shouldn't really have done that, but anyway, what are your calls for tonight's race? It should be interesting. Obviously we don't have qualifying, so we can't really tell what the lap times are going to be like, but it is wet conditions. It looks like it is not heavy rain, no, but it's typically common conditions that we usually see in Britain anyway. So to be honest, I am not really that surprised that it was raining. So we are going to give this a go and see what happens, and see how this plays about. And yeah, as they got the umbrellas, I've got my umbrella just in case it rains where I am. JK, just joking. But anyway, we are about to start the second round of the AOR Classic Cup, and it is lights out and away we go. And Jamie and Dutchman got to a very equal start, but we got people chasing about already. We already get people weaving and starting to struggle a little bit for grip already, but looks like the top 5 or 6 or so have got away very cleanly as well. But Ollie is already making his way up the field, up into P3, back of the field looking alright as well. So far so good for all these 17 drivers racing in this Silverstone circuit. We've got 13 laps of action, should be a good one. But Jamie has lost second place then, so probably not the start he hoped. And Dutchman is in the lead, loving his helmet that he's chosen for tonight's race there. And we got some battles already midfield. Martin's already making up quite a few positions as well in the P8. Obviously one who did very well last race, but he got a few penalties, which lost his mindset a little bit. But he's looking to recover from his mistakes there. And we also got Ben, who's also gained positions as well. Ben up into P6. Now let's see who's gained the position changes right here and then. Dutchman has gained 1, Martin has gained the most, and also Beefer has gained the most as well on 4th. So we've still got quite a lot of battles to cover. It's going to be hard to see what else is to cover. More so was trying to battle off Martin there. He's not giving up whatsoever. The new promoted Tier 1 driver is definitely living up to his action, trying to get through this. And P1R Brown has just overtaken more so as well in P8 there. So very interesting indeed. So far, Dutchman has had the best starts of Jamie. Ollie has gained a lot of positions as well, which is good to see as well. But let's see who is the closest. I mean, the closest is probably Martin. Martin is definitely on a charge at the moment in the, well, they're all in the Williams, and it is very, I love the sound of this Williams, to be honest. It's in the 2017 game. This is the first one I've chosen to drive, and oh my word, Martin almost got the move, but they were banging wheels of each other on back to hill, and Pele's got the first time penalty of the race then, which was a bit unfortunate, so that didn't help him, but that will probably set off a good mindset to Martin, and he's going to try and make the move into turn 1. Is he going to make it stick? No, he does not. I think he might do over more so, and he's back up in 8th at the moment. P1R Brown is doing very well in P7. Now he's going to try and catch up to Blackster Hill and see what happens there. But Blackster Hill is going to see if he can try and attack Ben. There's action everywhere. This is absolutely brilliant to watch. It's very, very exciting, and I hope you're all hyped as I am, as I think P1R Brown is going to try and make a move around the outside. Oh, Black, is he going to do it? Doesn't quite do it at the moment, but I think he almost just squeezed him there, but he decided to stay put at the moment. They're just about to head to Cops Corner, which is very difficult to overtake, especially in these wet conditions. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how they managed to do it. But they're going to go side by side into Cops. Oh my word, this is going to be absolutely crazy. They don't have DRS in these cars, unfortunately. So all they got to do is they got to rely on these slipstreams to make it work. And that's what P1R Brown did, and he's up into P6. Great work. And now he's on the prancing horse at the moment. Is Martin going to make his move around Ben's back to hill? I wonder. Now, John is now closing in onto Ollie Smithson in 3rd place. Ollie's doing very well to try and maintain that position. He's up on the podium position now. They're both heading towards Cern now. John getting very good corner speed heading at Apex there. And now going into the Vel chicane pretty soon, as John's trying to make that overtake. Martin's now gaining position on Black as well, so Black is losing a bit of time up it, and now Martin up into P7. Dralix doing well as well in P12 as well. Hayden has just gained a few positions as well. Dralix lost 1. Jason I7F1 has gained 3, but he just hasn't gained much as Martin does. Obviously, Martin I think is a bit more good than trying to recover from the back of the field than Jason is, I believe. So from what I've heard in other leagues, but P1R Brown is not giving up again. He's 4 attempts behind Ben JP12. That is crazy. We literally got a 4-way train for 3rd place. This is absolutely incredible. Due to the fact that this is a 25% race, anything can happen. As John went a little bit wide there, going through that straight there, that DRS straight you usually tend to see here in these types of scenarios, but obviously I don't know that. But I think we got Martin trying to see if he can close to P1R Brown. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Jason now in 11th place, gone past Dralix. Beefer in 10th, gone past Jason. So a lot of gaining positions here. But P1R Brown is starting to close in onto Ben. Ollie is losing position onto John. Oh, this is going to be absolutely tight, a 4-way battle. John looks like he's got the position nailed, but he hasn't. So, and now Ollie's just going through Maggers and Beckers, and he managed to defend that position very well indeed, and is still in P3. P1R Brown, though, is doing very well to try and hold on to Ben. Ben is doing very well. I'm actually very impressed with Ben's pace tonight. He's doing really well to try and keep up with the top runners today, which is very, very good to see. John looks like he was struggling a little bit onto Stowe there. He went a little bit wide going through there, but not many people have practiced in these wet conditions, so that is probably why they are noticing that. But anyway, Dutchman just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, and we have got a 5-second stop go penalty for Morse. Unfortunately, we do have a yellow flag and set to free. What's going on here? Well, I don't know, because I don't really know what I can see, but P1R Brown's going to try and make a move around the outside of Ben. Ben tries to defend all his might, but unfortunately doesn't let it go, as P1R Brown is now up into P5 of this Grand Prix, but Ben is going to get the switch back. Look at this. Ben is on a charging horse at the moment, but P1R Brown has got more speed and is now up into P5. If I was looking for a driver of the day at this point in time, it has to be P1R Brown. He is on a roll, but he is tier 1 material, and he's in tier 1 in the normal league, so I'm not really that surprised, but he's absolutely amazing when it comes to these classic cars, and obviously the amount of positions he's gained, it is absolutely awesome and great to see. So well done to P1R Brown as well then. So John is not that far behind Ollie. Oh! John just spinned it in the wall himself there. Oh my word, that was unfortunate for John. It was going to be a battle going into through Cop's corner by the sounds of it. And John is out of this race. So that is very, very sad for him. That'll probably put the pressure less on Ollie for the battle between him and John there. But John was looking very, very strong. He gained quite a few positions there. And now he's the last of the pack. But P1R Brown is going to see if he can try and make the move around Ollie Smithson. Ollie, he's making this move look easy. Ollie just I think let him through there by the looks of things, or P1R Brown is too good, I don't know, but P1R Brown is definitely looking like one of the favourites to win this Grand Prix. Martin is trying to chase Ollie as well. Martin's doing brilliant. Martin must have got his way past Ben there, which is absolutely fantastic to see. So already the big names that we're seeing, such as Martin and stuff like that, they're making their way up through the field massively, and it just goes to show how talented they are. Almost halfway through this Grand Prix, and this is absolutely mind-boggling, and I hope you guys are going to stay put for the rest of this race, because this is absolutely incredible. We will try and keep up with battles as much, and Pele is out as well. Unfortunately, we missed out, but Pele is out of this Grand Prix as well. But Martin is around about 6/10 behind Ollie then. Ollie doing very well this race, avoiding a lot of trouble this race, which is very good to see as well. Not any major incidents at the moment. I think they have been told about what to expect in this race, and obviously a lot of people have been practicing Britain, and Britain was the last race in season 16 before the Christmas break, so this track is a lot familiar to these guys. But Martin hasn't raced in season 16, so he hasn't had much practice on Britain as much as the other guys, but we shall have to wait and see. Martin almost trying to make a move around Cop's corner, but decided nope, he wasn't going to make the move there because there wasn't enough space. So very brave of him. Maybe he's going to try and make a move towards Maggis and Beckerson Chapel. This rain is coming up really, really hard right now, so it's going to be very tricky to try and make the moves. We have to find out what happens here now. Coming towards the Hammer Straight, Martin has another chance to try and make his move past Ollie. Ollie tries to defend off Martin. Martin and Ollie are side by side going through Stowe, and Martin takes the move. What a move from Martin. He makes it look easy and is up into P4. Now, can he try and catch up to P1R Brown? I really hope he does, because then we will have a battle on our hands. Ben is now not that far behind Ollie either, so this could be Ben's a chance to overtake Ollie and Martin. So it's not over yet for Martin. He thinks that this place is his, but it's not, because Ollie is still catching up. He's not letting him on a fight, and we got Ben and Morso right behind him as well. And I think Dralix must have had some damage, so I think Dralix has gone into the pits right now, I believe, because obviously in this Christmas Cup it is not mandatory to take a stop if you don't want to, unless there's damage or anything like that. So that is why they got to be very careful with their tyres. But there's not much grip in these wet tyres, much as the dry, so that's why they got to be even more careful going through there. And I think, sorry about that, I just missed a battle with P1R Brown, as I think P1R Brown just made his way past Jamie, and he's up into P2. So he could be on the charge for the lead here, which will be absolutely insane, and this could put him in the lead of this championship if he stays that way, which will be awesome. I will need to check the championship standings pretty soon as well, to see how many points will be added to this Grand Prix about that. But I think the dark horse of this race so far also is going to be Ben. He's three tenths behind Ollie. He was 6 tenths down a moment ago. So we have to find out what happens here. Martin, as you can see, is already pulling away from Ollie. So it looks like it's game over 4th place for him. But I won't be surprised if Ollie tries to make it stick. Now, is Ollie and Ben going to try and fight going through to Stowe? Ollie's not letting Ben have this easy. They're side by side. They're evenly matched drivers. So this makes things even more chaotic and interesting for these two. Now going through the Bell chicane. Who's going to make it work? Ollie defends that quite well from Ben. So, but Ben is still right behind 2 tenths at this moment in time. Brilliant to see. And Jason 97 F1 is still on the back of Morso as well. So we can see that battle developing as well. It is quite hard to see what battles to track on it. This is absolutely incredible. And I did think I see someone went wide a little bit there. I wasn't entirely sure who went wide there, but we shall see about that. I think Ollie's starting to pull away ever so slightly, and Beef has gone into the pits as well, so must have been an accident for him. But this is why I like commentating on classic cars, because they definitely bring out some of the best of the drivers, and some people do prefer driving these classic cars. I think Ben is going to try and make a move into this the start of set 2. Looks like Ollie's going to have this one. Ollie has more speed going through that corner, so that helped him a little bit. Martin is not that far behind Jamie now. Martin is on the charge for the podium position, just about to go through Cox Corner. He's a little bit too further back to make the move stick at the moment. But Jamie, he is having a very good start of this Grand Prix. He's only lost a few positions. Usually, with a reverse grid, we would expect people from pole to lose quite a lot of positions. Jamie, on the other hand, is doing very well to try and make sure he keeps that podium place, which is really, really great to see. So Jamie doing well, but is he going to try and fend off Martin? Is he going to be under pressure from Martin? Is the pressure going to get to him? We shall see. They're about to go through Stowe now, but Martin's a bit too further back to make the move, so he's not going to make the move as of yet. P1R Brown is still biting time off of Dutchman. Dutchman still in the lead of this Grand Prix. He's been the leader of this Grand Prix from like turn 2 of sector 1, and he started P2 of this Grand Prix. So another guy who didn't do well in Spa, but is doing very well in Britain. So very good to see as well. Dutchman, I do believe, is in F4, the same league as Jamie. So and Ollie's out. Ollie's out this Grand Prix. I don't know what happened with Ollie. I don't know. I think there must be a collision somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. Let me just see. I don't think I'm going to get some sort of clarification. No, I couldn't see. Oh no, he was pinned it in the wall. I'm not entirely sure who did what, but Ollie was looking like he was very, very strong there. But he's out. But that takes less pressure on Martin, as Martin's podium position is now his if he keeps this up. But Jamie's not that far behind Martin either. So this is going to be absolutely intense to see as well. P1 Brown has just eaten off another second of Dutchman. Oh my word, is Dutchman struggling on the pace with Brown ever so fast? I don't know, but to be honest, I think Brown is very fast around Britain. I have heard P1R Brown did very well in the Xbox One F1 League in Britain in AOR last week, and he's doing very well here as well. Could he take his win here? We'll have to wait and see as well then. So, driver of the day is probably going to be a bit too early to call, I think, in my opinion. I know I said who I think should get driver of the day earlier on, but to be honest, I really don't know at this point in time. So we'll have to find out at some point as well. This is absolutely incredible. I wonder what Nigel Mansell in real life will be thinking about of this, because these Williams is absolutely amazing to drive, to hit the sound or anything like that. It's just awesome. It's just super. And Dutchman's in the pits, so he must have struggled a bit on his tyre life. Yeah, his tyres must have done him. Yeah, his tyres must have done him, and he's dropped down into P8. So yeah, he must have been struggling a little bit with these tyres. Maybe this could turn into a 2-stop in these wet conditions. You never know. I really don't know. I thought it was just going to be no stops and they're going to go to the end. But due to the fact these don't last too long in these 25% racing in the wet conditions, this may not be the case. So some people may have to do a bit of time saving to get to the end, and I think that's what P1R Brown has got to do to make sure he gets to the end now, because he is now in control of this Grand Prix, and to be honest, very well deserved, because he's made some absolutely fantastic moves throughout this Grand Prix. Now let's draw our attention to the midfield there, and that is where most of our battles have been happening throughout this Grand Prix, which is, I think, incredible. So what more so is now up into P5, and is now 4 tenths behind Ben as they're just about to head through Copse Corner at the moment, which is good to see as well. Jason 97 off 1, not that far behind more so either. Hayden not doing too bad either. Hayden and Jason has gained around 8 or 9 positions, which is awesome. Brunson, who I haven't commentated before, I forgot what league he is in, but I think he's either in F3 or F4. He's doing quite well as well. He's gained 6 positions, and so is B-Fem as well. So the ones that gain quite a lot are the ones that are doing well. But I think Martin is now going to see if he can try and catch up to P1R Brown now, as we could see a battle for the win here between these two. He had a battle for the win last time, which unfortunately did not work out for him. But is it going to work out for him this race? He's got to have some good luck. And there's a few people cheering on for him in the chat, as well as also a few other people cheering for other people in the chat as well. So fingers crossed to see your driver coming out on top. Obviously, I don't show bias for any of these guys because, you know, all of these drivers are doing a phenomenal job. And mention also, Aaron is not having the best of races. He's down in P12, which is unfortunate. Dutchman used that pit stop down in P9. Blackstead Hill, who was involved in quite a battle there as well. But we've got some great battles happening for pretty much P4, a 4 or 5 way train. So it's basically between Ben, Morso, Jason and Hayden, and possibly Dasher, I think, and possibly go into the mix as well. So we'll have to wait and see what happens coming towards the end. We've got 3 more laps to go then to find out what's going on. Jamie is fighting on for dear life now. He has to hold on to this podium position. He needs to get on with the pace a little bit. He is dying to make sure that this works for him. And to be honest, he had a podium his first podium in season 16. He had his first podium in a while in F4, which, to be honest, I was very proud of him for doing so. And he really wants to get a podium in the Classic Cup. So far, not much penalties have been given, only a few. So these drivers are producing some very clean racing, which is absolutely fantastic. These drivers have been practicing quite a lot, but they won't be practicing for the next few tracks. Obviously, they'll be spending time with their families in the next few days, because that's what I'll be doing anyway. So that'll be interesting to see. Oh, and as I was just saying, there wasn't going to be much penalties, but Aaron Dazzler just got a 3-second time penalty there. So, yeah, that's not going to help him with this case then. Morso is trying to close up to Ben. Jason's trying to catch up to Morso. Hayden's going to try and close up to Jason. This is all heating up here in the Xbox One Christmas Cup. If you have just joined us at the perfectly right time here in Silverstone. We are about to close this, and we've got umbrellas are starting to unpeak a little bit in the grandstand. They are cheering on for their favourite. They've got flags flying everywhere for their favourite drivers. We will just have to find out who's going to come out on top. Are we going to see a home win for the British guys, or are we going to see a foreign person take the checkered flag? We will have to find out pretty soon as well, as we do see someone weaving quite a lot in the background. That is Dasher in P8 there. So that was who I was seeing weaving on in the background. But Jason 9701 is not that far behind more so. He's eating up time a little bit, which is brilliant to see. But unfortunately, I don't think Martin's going to catch up to P1R Brown, because P1R Brown is absolutely flying around this Silverstone track at this moment in time. But you never know. All it takes is one mistake, and we've seen a few races in the Classic Cup in the past, both this season. Oh, and just like that, Jamie has just made a mistake there. Jamie's just made a mistake, and that's got more so into P4. I think I jinxed it. I was just saying, I hope there wasn't going to be much mistakes, and look, there was a mistake. Oh my god, I should learn not to jinx, but it just happened, guys. So, yeah, I'm really sorry and about that one. But anyway, more so up into P4 now. one place off the podium position. He can see it, he can feel it, and Ben wants that podium position more than anything as well. I can see the hunger in both of these guys' eyes to make sure they get that podium as much as possible as well. So who's going to come out on top? We'll have to wait and see. We have got 2 more laps to go then of this round 2 of the British Grand Prix. I nearly said Silverstone Grand Prix there. And Dutchman is doing very well, trying to catch up. He was in the lead for the most of this race, and unfortunately with that pit stop error, he's dropped him down into P9. But he's got the fastest lap at the moment. The SGO thumbs up. I had a little bit of a commentator's curse there. I'm really sorry about that. But this has been a very good race so far. Let me know who you think your driver of the day is so far of this Grand Prix. Oh, and Aaron Dadler's out of this Grand Prix. Unfortunately, we didn't see what happened next. We can't really see how they retired in this game, unfortunately, which I really do hope they bring out as an update at some point. But it's probably going to be highly unlikely that they do that. So we'll have to wait and see. Jamie's just lost another position. Jamie just was trying to fend off Jason, and Jason's done it. Jason's back up into P5 now. Is Jason going to challenge more so for P4? I think he could possibly do it. We shall have to find out. But Jamie, I can see he's not giving up in that position. The 2 5 guys are fighting for position. Dutchman is, I think, up into 8th place at the moment. Hayden used to race with Jamie in F2, now gained a position off him up into P6 now. So Hayden has pretty much in 3rd place on the amount of positions gained, as Martin and Brown has gained 11, Hayden has gained 10. So those 3 guys are doing very, very well indeed. As I do believe Jamie is trying to, and Dutchman are trying to catch up. Jamie is losing positions left, right and centre here. Is Dutchman going to gain that position? Yes, he does. We are on the final lap of this Grand Prix. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a final lap battle like we did in Belgium, unfortunately, but we could see a midfield battle developing, and that is going to be all in the hands of Ben, more so Jason 97 F1 and Hayden. So we will, it's just going to be, basically it's going to be fight for the finish here for these guys to see what happens. And this will be Ben's first podium in a while, so he would want this, and this will be Morso's first podium in this Classic Cars League, and Morso will want this as well then. So any of these guys will want this as well, but we don't know how much penalties people can take. But here is your race leader at the moment, P1R Brown, who definitely has been in a class of his own throughout the entirety of this Grand Prix. You cannot fault him. The moves he made throughout this race has been absolutely spectacular, and definitely deserves to win this Grand Prix. But let's ignore him at the moment, because we've still got some battles midway through the field. Oh, there's a bit of a slide by the looks of things. Dutchman, I believe, or Jamie, I'm not entirely sure. It must have been Dutchman. But is he going to try and make a move past Hayden? I don't know. It's going to be ever so close. Indeed, Hayden up into P5. Jason is now up into P4. Ben is already pulling away from these guys, so this podium is definitely going to be his. Hayden trying to catch up. Dutchman trying to see if he can overtake. This is going to be very, very intense between these guys to see who's going to come out on top. But let's follow P1R Brown as he comes across the final few corners then. He is going on to take the second win of this, a win of the season for the P1R Brown of the Classic Cup. So well done to him. And almost has got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Martin's in P2. Another P2 for him, so his second podium position in a row. Ben, P3. Very, very good for him. He's definitely been a dark horse, and to be honest, I was right. So well done to him. Jason 97 F1 in P4, Dutchman in P5. Hayden is in P6. Jamie in P7. And I do see someone going a bit wide, but that must be the AI. Dasher in P8, Brumson in P9. I need to know how to say these names. And Blacksteer Hill in P10, rounding up your top 10. And unfortunately, I think due to the penalty, oh no, Morso's definitely struggling. Yeah, he's running out of fuel as well. So That was very, very unfortunate. Very bad luck from Morso there. He was definitely looking like to have some very good battles, unfortunately. But unfortunately, that didn't cut it. So, wow. That was quite intense battling, I gotta say, from these guys. These guys definitely put on a good show, I gotta say. And I quite enjoy myself, to be honest. And we are about to, I think we're just waiting for Morso to finish. Oh my word. Oh, this is very unfortunate for Morso. It looks like he's, oh no, he's got a puncher. He's got a puncher, so, oh my word. That was why he was limping at home. I thought he ran out of fuel, but he had a puncher. Oh, that's very unfortunate. You can't do that. He must have been pushing his tyres a little bit too much, and that's what caused that puncture. But there we go then. P1R Brown takes the win here in Silverstone. And this is going to do very well for him and also for Martin in the championship. So, podium celebrations, a home victory for the Brits. And I think we got Martin in P2 as well. So, the top three there should be very proud of their achievements, because they're definitely going to be contenders for this championship. So, let's get your final results. Here we got P1R Brown, who takes the win there in the P1. TRL Martin, the Finnish guy, in P2. Why do I call him the Finnish guy? But I don't know. Anyway, Ben in the P3. Jason 97F1 in P4. Dutchman in P5. Hayden in P6. Jamie in P7. Dutchman in P8. Broomsum in 9th. Black in 10th. I think the only people that got penalties is pretty much the bottom guys, except Dralix and Beefer. So I think more so P13, and I think your non-finishers, Alan, Ollie, Pele, and John. So there we go then. That was your second round of the Classic Cup in the 1992 Williams FW14B. It's the B version of the car, which I only just found out just now, I've got to say. So, yeah, so it's been absolutely very entertaining, and I absolutely love it. The drivers are absolutely awesome. When I've been asked to commentate for this, I absolutely love it, because classic cars are one of my favourites to commentate and also race for as well. The next race is in Suzuka in Japan. Well, they'll be racing the McLaren MP413, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing the drivers driving that, because the sound of the McLaren in the game is pretty incredible, and I hope you're looking forward to that as well. So we got 3 more races to go. It is anyone's game for the championship. I know it's a 5-race championship, but the hunger in people's eyes to win this championship is second to none, because the Christmas Cup only comes once per game, and if any of these guys win this, then it's very special for them. So, I've been Jess Games 95. I hope you guys enjoyed the race, and we will see you on Thursday, same time at 8 PM GMT for the Japanese Grand Prix in the McLaren. Good night, everybody.